Time for a little art and soul. In today's Culture Column, our brilliant culture columnist Tara Lynn Taylor is giving us a taste of an African Heritage Month concert put on by the Halifax Jazz Fest. It's called Jazz Labs. But first, a show that we talked about with the writer-director last week. Tara went to the opening night of The Gift, which made its debut in Halifax on the weekend, and she's here to share her impressions. Good morning, Tara. Welcome back.
Good morning, Portia.
Very snowy Monday. I guess the kids are home from school and all of that. It's a little bit of different start to the day. The opening night was on Friday, and Ron Ulrich gave us a basic idea of this production that explores both destiny and chance, but it does it in a really unusual way, was the impression that he left us with. How was it?
Oh my, it was actually the most riveting theater I've ever been to in a long time. Like, you kind of go at the beginning thinking that you're just in for like a nice intimate theater production and, you know, from a one-man show. And then you are kind of brought on this journey of surprise and awe, being captivated, like on the edge of your seat. And there was this one lady who had the most unbelievable posture the whole time. And every time we were taken aback, she just sat up much straighter. And it was amazing. So, like, you kind of leave with your head still spinning, trying to figure out how that gift just came to be. So it's very impactful and a must-see and a must-experience for sure.
And as I mentioned, it explores kind of, you know, a big question. Are our lives guided by like this predetermined path, or is it all about the choices that we make? And how do they explore that, or through what kind of a story?
Well, it's at the very end. Robert kind of tells us we're not allowed to tell the exact thing that happened, sadly, like a spoiler alert, because you have to kind of experience. But, you know, like basically what happens when you get there is you have to fill out your names and put them in a basket at the beginning of the show. And then so during the time, then, you know, people are randomly selected, and there's going to be 10 that are randomly selected and chosen from that basket, and they take part in the show. And the rest of us are kind of like coming along. And so at the end, like I said, he doesn't want you to reveal it because you have to kind of experience it. So it kind of builds itself. That's kind of the reason why. So like I know out there's mention that Cirque du Soleil built, people from there built the set. So there's a beautiful set in the backdrop, and then there's this lamppost that has information on it where the street name would go, and that's kind of like carried through, and you're waiting to see why is that there, and he mentions it. So, you know, you're just kind of like wondering all these things, and then when that gift comes out and is offered, whew.
Wow. And I know he talked about there being kind of experiments as part of this, and that's maybe where the audience comes in. But is this centered around one family's story or one person's story, since it's a one-man show?
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm giving it away who it's about, but basically it's about like the disruption of the family and the eventual reconciliation. So it kind of takes the audience on that journey to understand the forces that have torn that family apart. So yeah, you're kind of being told about it and then experiencing these things, and you're taking part, and almost like a Vanna White kind of thing. Like you're helping, like, you know, turn things over and do things in the show. So
wow.
Yeah, it is quite different. Like, I'm almost jealous that I didn't write it.
Sounds like the kind of production that you walk away from and you're still thinking about it. You might still be months later.
Sure.
So this is at St. Andrew's Church, and we'll give away a pair of tickets in just a moment.
And maybe we should give away those tickets for any show for the gift.
How appropriate. We'll give away the gift of tickets, a pair of them we have here, Tara, and we'll take caller number 7 for those tickets to see the gift at St. Andrews. You have until, as we were saying, February 11th to go down and see that show, written and directed by Ron Ulrich. And the number is 1-800-565-1940. So 1-800-565-1940 if you're interested in going to see the gift while it's here. Well, Tara, enjoy this snowy day. Great to have you on as always, and we'll look forward to next time.
Thanks. Take care. Bye.
I will do. Bye, Tara. That is Tara Lynn Taylor, our culture columnist. If you have something you wanted to know about a show, a festival, or other event that's going on, you can put that on her radar by reaching her directly. Her email is cbcculturecolumnist.tt@gmail.com.